everyone, it's Stephanie. I'm here to tell you about the new wing at the Met and why it marks a significant shift in how we view the world. For a long time in the West, memory was seen as sacred. Plato even described it as a storehouse of divine knowledge. The goddess of memory, Mnemosyne, had 9 daughters. The 9 muses, each representing art, dance, and so on. Museum comes from the Greek word museon, meaning temple of the muses. So when the art of Africa, the ancient Americas, and Oceania is finally presented in a new light, it feels like finally a missing piece of the puzzle is in place. I've been fortunate to know why architecture personally, and recently had a chance to experience their vision firsthand at the newly reimagined Rockefeller Wing. Why architecture? Spearheaded by Kulapat in collaboration with a design firm and Beyer Blinder Belle architect, achieved this monumental design. It's not just a renovation, it's a shift in perspective. This $70 million renovation is totally worth it. This space now radiates with light, openness, and reverence for these 1,800 works of art from Africa, Oceania, and Americas. Working through these galleries, it really hit me. Before the wing opened in '82, this massive swath of world art history was missing from the Met's collection. When Rockefeller family asked to show these objects, the museum declined, saying it may fit in the history museum as anthropological objects. Then he showed his objects in his townhouse and called it Museum of Primitive Art. When it finally opened, it's not just objects and pedestals, it's a conversation. I love how these glass cabinets have rhythmically different heights and how these air out the whole space. Even the captions are tapered to allow easy viewing, and yet with its context, grandeur, and respect, the architecture itself reflects this. Asmat funerary poles from New Guinea is 15 tall and almost like guardians of the threshold. The ceiling ribs above, they guide you, easing the transition into more intimate space. That's thoughtful architecture at work. I love checking out these contemporary art pieces next to the historical objects of art. Photographed by Fiona Pardington, a Maori artist. It's part of her series on extinct species, and high-ranking Maori woman used to wear these birds on the head, and she went to a museum to take a picture of the taxidermy. This is an overdue moment for me to recognize this culture as not just as past, but they are present, they're dynamic, and they speak to us now. So if you're in New York, you have to go and see it, and if you're not, keep an eye on how museums are finally starting to rethink their collections. That this is global conversation and we all have a part to play.